Hello, we are live. Hello all. This live did not come easily. This is the third computer that I've tried to get it to go live on. Having a lot of issues with webcams today. We've got a good percentage of the crew here. Here's Sarah. And we are going to be building a puzzle and answering questions from the All About Me tag. We were tagged by Small Stuff, Big Family. And there's something like 40 questions to answer. So the way we usually do this is they work hard building a puzzle and getting this all together, and then I talk and ask them questions in order to distract them and slow down the process. This is the puzzle that we're building. It's called Muchos Autos, and it's got lots and lots of very colorful cars in front of colorful buildings. So that's cool. Looks like a couple different models of cars.
Mostly Volkswagen Beetle.
Mostly Beetles. There's a couple that look something different. All small cars and very colorful. So that's the puzzle that they're working on, and they have already made a good bit of progress. You can see we've got most of the sides done there, and that is because of how long it took me on the technical side to get the video up and running. This is a 500-piece puzzle, not a 1,000-piece puzzle. I think the last time we did a Jigsaw puzzle live, we were doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, which was a Disney puzzle, and that one took quite a while. We have a video up of that one, which is like it was shot, the phone was attached to the ceiling fan, and then we turned off the fan so that it could take like a time lapse of building the puzzle, and that video is up on the channel. It's pretty hilarious, especially at the end, because the phone was running out of battery, so we all like were panicking and trying to actually finish it, because it would be so sad if the time lapse couldn't finish because it ran out of battery right before the end of building the puzzle. So that was the last time we did it, and that was maybe back in April or so. So yeah, it's been a few months. And today, like I mentioned, we got tagged by Small Stuff, Big Family to do a get to know me kind of tag, and we're coming up close. Oh, I wanted to mention we're coming up close on 1,000 subscribers here on our channel. I think right now it's like in the 980s, so it's getting to within sight. And we will be doing a giveaway when we reach 1,000. So definitely, if you're watching, uh-oh, baby just spilled the Cheerios.
No, Grandpa did.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I was like, where are my Cheerios? But if you're watching, we will be doing a giveaway. So you could, if you're able to help us get to 1,000 subscribers, we'd appreciate that so much. So we can do our giveaway very soon. I'm excited about it. Len over there is carefully watching the Cheerios get picked up so he can have his snack. But all right, there are 40 questions to this tag, so we better get started and stop with the chit chat. First question is, do you like blue cheese?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, she doesn't know what it is. What about Sarah? Do you like blue cheese?
I don't really like cheese.
What?
Ooh, where's the outfit?
She doesn't like cheese?
Yellow.
I did not know this.
Just gave
I like blue cheese dressing, but not blue cheese. Like the salad dressing.
My story about blue cheese is I didn't know what it was. I was like Cassidy, and then I was on my honeymoon and went to a fancier restaurant than I was used to, and I ordered a salad that I didn't know it came with blue cheese, or I just didn't know what that meant. had blue cheese all over it, and it was horrible. Terrible memory to this day. So I do not like blue cheese. And Sarah doesn't like cheese. That's more unusual, I think.
I probably wouldn't because I don't like cheese. I only like it in my shoes. No.
In what?
Broccoli soup.
Broccoli. What about pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
Okay.
cheeseburgers?
Next question is favorite color. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
One vote for blue. Any more votes for blue? Blue,
For me, it's turquoise.
I think green.
turquoise, and green.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
votes for
Green
blue.
too.
And then a green / turquoise. For me, I think favorite color is very situational. So for cars, my favorite color is bright blue. Always, if I see a bright blue car, that's the best. But for hair, purple is my favorite hair color. And
You're going.
eyes, my favorite color is brown. And for clothes, my favorite color is black.
Yeah,
So
a lot
I
of
think
favorite colors.
yes, I think it's very situational. What is the best color? Okay. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Nobody here would have
No.
tattoos.
But sometimes they put on the
Temporary.
The
temporary tattoos.
Temporary tattoos.
I'll just say
What's
we
the
do.
best kind of? Wait, you'll just say we do. No.
Because we put on
Okay, temporary tattoos are not the same thing. But what would be your favorite kind of temporary tattoo? Your favorite
one of those rainbow ones.
rainbow or Avengers? We had a bunch of
No.
Avengers ones. No,
Those are for boys.
I thought they were cool. I don't know. One time we put a bird, I think, temporary tattoo on Cyrus, and he loved that.
We put one of
He wore that
Avengers
for
one too.
Okay, next question. Can you do 100 push-ups?
In a
I
100
can
days?
try. I don't know if I can.
Do one a day for 100 days.
We could do 100 push-ups in 100 days. We might be able to do 100 push-ups in a day if you did like 10 every hour. I could do 10 push-ups in a row. That's a good
That's
workout.
100
100 push-ups is a lot. We should try to make Angel do 100 push-ups and see if he could do it.
99.
I think the only closest person in our family who could maybe do 100 would be Angel, and it would probably be a stretch. I don't know. Have to ask him. Okay, next one is, what's your favorite hobby? Let's ask Sarah.
My favorite hobby is reading.
Reading. How about you, Cassidy?
Watching a movie.
Watching a movie? I feel like I have too many hobbies to choose a favorite. Reading is a big one. Also writing. I also like pretty much any kind of handicraft, like embroidery and sewing with a sewing machine. Those are top favorites for me. Do you wear glasses?
No.
But as you can tell, sadly, in this video, I am wearing glasses. She doesn't wear glasses.
I have good
That's good.
vision.
Dad is wearing glasses just because of age. No, and Sarah does wear glasses. Look at Sarah. Yep, glasses. I would prefer to not wear glasses, and that's why you will often see me not wearing glasses, because I prefer not wearing them. But I see a lot better when I am wearing them. Okay, phobias. Do you have any phobias?
What is phobia?
Phobia is like a fear. I really don't like bugs. There are a number of kind of funny stories of our family. Like one time I got out the punch bowl for a family like party dinner. I got it out and it had been in storage for a while, and then I saw inside the box, inside the glass punch bowl, were 2 cockroaches running around. So I just tossed the whole glass punch bowl as far away from me as I possibly could. It didn't break, but I just needed to get those cockroaches away from me. as fast as possible. And it's kind of known if there's bugs around here, I am out of here.
Once there was a giant beetle out where we keep my bikes and
Outdoors.
other storage. But we also have a storage room upstairs. So he went outside, he saw it, and he took it inside, put it in the living room floor, and she jumped and
Oh, that's like a rhinoceros.
Yes, it was like a rhinoceros beetle, and I ran away as fast as I could, even though it was dead. Or was that one not dead?
that was
That
it.
dead.
That one was dead. I don't like dead bugs. I don't like any bugs. I know this about myself, and I don't consider it a phobia. It's just an intense dislike. That's how I would describe that. Spiders too. Coincidentally, my son loves bugs, so clearly
Good.
perfect match. How about you, Sarah?
I like dogs.
Oh yeah, dogs. She also wouldn't describe it as a phobia, but she has an unusual dislike of dogs.
Jerry.
Coincidentally, my son also really loves dogs. Not sure how he's going to fit into this family. All right. Favorite candy? What's your favorite candy?
Every type of candy except for the gross ones. I can't tell.
Every type of candy. Okay.
Three Musketeers are the best.
Three Musketeers. Ooh, that's one I haven't seen in a while. How about you, Sarah?
I like Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. We're all picking very exotic ones that we can't actually get locally. I really like Nerds and like dark chocolate with orange. Do you know the types of oranges that that they're like shaped like an orange, but they're actually just chocolate? And you crack them on the table and they break apart
You
into
got that
things
for
that look like orange
Christmas.
segments. Yes, I ask for those for every Christmas, and I love them every Christmas. Those are the best.
Still have that in the fridge.
Nope, it's all gone. It got eaten.
You doing okay?
So those are really good. And favorite food. That's so general. Okay, favorite food.
Indian food.
Char Kway Teow.
Char Kway Teow for you. Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't seen you eat it that much.
Well, one of my favorites.
One of your favorites. Okay. Sarah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Pizza is one of my favorite
Pizza.
foods. Who else votes for pizza? Pizza is super good.
Pizza's
Like as far as just a common food that you can eat frequently, but is
Bread.
really good.
cheese,
Pizza
meat, all together.
is very good. Also,
Yeah. I just
more for like I don't know, specialty foods. I always love like crackers and dip or chips and dip. I love
yeah.
any kind of dip related type of
We
food.
recently just had that.
Yeah, like a cheese dip or even
few
salsa
hours.
and chips. Those are really good. Pretty much any kind of crunchy thing that you dip in a sauce. I like that a lot. All right, guys, the eternal debate. Next question is Coke or Pepsi?
Coke,
Coke.
of course.
We don't usually drink Pepsi.
Yeah, it has to be Coke. One time we accidentally got, not exactly accidentally, but I think we didn't have anything to drink, and so we ordered Pepsi when we ordered some pizza because it was a brand that only sold Pepsi. And we were like, oh, what would be the difference? It won't be that bad. But we tried it, and it was really bad.
I actually like Pepsi.
You do?
I like Pepsi better.
What?
I like it.
You
but
guys are
out
not
of
remembering this.
Coke
the way
and
I do.
Pepsi, I'd rather Coke.
You can get lemon flavored Pepsi.
Ooh.
Mm.
I like vanilla Coke. I don't think I like Pepsi or lemon flavored Pepsi.
Now you guys making me thirsty.
Okay, next question. Rain or snow?
Rain, because I've never been in snow.
Rain.
I'd probably rather snow, but
Well, all of us are from, I am some of our families from a snowy place, but we moved to a place that never has snow. So I think you can tell by our choices that we would prefer rain to snow. We do get very bad rainstorms here, very heavy rainstorms. And when those come, you can just stay inside, but at least it's not super cold and you don't have to brush a foot of snow off your car. So you can have more fun in the snow when it's not snowing and the snow is just on the ground. So that's one perk of it. Next question is hot dog or cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
See,
That's a hard question.
That's a hard question. I would have to be like, I don't like cheeseburgers because I don't like cheese on burgers. I would like a burger rather than a hot dog. If it was a hot dog or a cheeseburger, I'd pick a hot dog. How about you?
I don't know. I can't.
You can't decide?
No.
Do you want both?
Yeah. I can. Actually, I can't.
Okay.
And I don't really eat cheeseburgers.
Next question is, what do you drink in the morning?
Sometimes
Tea.
Tea. One vote for tea.
Sometimes water. Sometimes Milo.
Milo. One vote for Milo. Sarah? Water. Tea, water, Milo.
Coffee.
Mom, coffee. I would go for Milo. Actually, is what I drink pretty much every day. It's got a slight bit of caffeine in it, I think. Not as much as coffee, but I don't drink coffee. So, but it helps me wake up a little bit after I haven't slept very well. So I like Milo a lot. But I don't drink it hot. I usually drink cold Milo with milk in it. It's a nice breakfast drink. Not the healthiest, but tasty. French fries or onion rings is the next question.
Onion rings.
What? Onion rings. When's the last time you've had onion rings? Forever ago. But you still prefer them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some really good onion rings are
Yeah, good ones.
tasty.
I think it's hard to find good onion rings.
Yeah. So
If
pretty
they're
much
not
you have
good,
to
I'd rather-
settle for
I think
French fries.
French fries are a lot easier to
Did
find.
they have onion rings at McDonald's or something? No, those were twisty things.
Oh, they had curly fries. A few months ago, they had curly fries at McDonald's. That was cool.
Part of the
Yeah, those were
prosperity bit.
good.
Curly fries are probably yummier than normal French fries. So I wouldn't choose onion rings. I would probably choose curly fries, which is like an onion ring of a French fry.
Yeah, it's not a big.
Oh, look, they're making pretty good progress on these cars. What they're doing is putting together like 6 pieces or so
Like these. This is
to make individual cars. Ooh, and that one kind of has 2 cars connected. So we're getting closer. I think this puzzle is going to be a pretty fast one. Oh, okay. The next question is somewhat confusing to me because all it says is kids question mark.
Yes.
Which I have to think if you ask this family, the 7 in all family, kids question mark, the answer is always yes.
You can't ask the kid.
Everywhere.
There's just the
Wherever you
yes to
look.
kids. So yeah, the answer to that one is yes. And how about number 23? Favorite season?
Yes.
Summer.
Summer?
Summer.
Because it's always summer here.
Summer.
Rainy season.
Rainy season.
Okay.
So if the seasons we're talking about are rainy season versus dry season, we're gonna go with rainy season.
Much
Why?
cooler. Cooler.
Yeah.
Because it's not so hot. Because it's
tropical
nice to
rain
go to
is-
sleep listening to rain. You know, I have always loved to fall asleep listening to rainstorms, and our rainstorms are usually at night. But I don't love them so much anymore because now my kids usually wake up crying at the thunderstorms. Because they always like start right when they go to bed, so they're not fully asleep yet and they get woken up. I don't like thunderstorms as much as I used to, but hopefully once the kids get used to it, eventually, then I can like thunderstorms again. Okay, number 24. Can you sing? Nope.
Yes.
I can't sing. Cassidy, she can. Sarah, a little bit.
Sarah is perfect at singing.
Rebecca and Lizzie are the designated singers, and Joey, not Angel.
Isaac can sing, but he won't.
Isaac can, but he refuses to be designated. Is maybe a good description of that. Can you whistle? Is the next question.
No,
Dad can whistle.
I can't whistle. She said your lips
Look,
might
I
be
can-
red.
Kind of sort of whistle a little bit, but not really.
It's hard.
I don't think it really counts. Like actually whistling a tune. That's okay, the next question is also a funny one for our family because all it says is
Angry.
all it says is siblings question mark.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
siblings.
a billion.
This is just like the question kids for our family. Kids question mark, yes. Siblings question mark, yes. There are siblings. Lots of them. An almost uncountable quantity.
Much siblings.
Mhm. Next question is can you cook?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Spaghetti.
Okay. Cassidy, no. Everybody else, yes. Dad, not
Spaghetti.
really. Spaghetti.
Toast. Boiled eggs.
He claims he can cook spaghetti, but I'm not sure that I've actually seen evidence of this.
You can cook eggs.
Oh. Well, it's not like Mary Grace's spaghetti, but
He maybe can cook boiled eggs. Maybe. But we're actually a really, really good cooking family. Mom has cooked some fantastic meals this weekend. All of us were raised cooking big, delicious meals we love to eat. And the best way to have a lot of food to eat is to cook it yourself. So all of us cook. My little brother cooks. She will cook when she's just a little bit older and tall enough to access the stove a little better.
I help.
Yes, she's already starting helping. So you start with just chopping up veggies, peeling potatoes, stirring things once in a while, getting to understand basic kitchen safety, and then later on you'll move to cooking. And later on you'll cook Thanksgiving dinner, and you won't have any of those things that happen during movies, like burning the turkey or having everything turn out terrible. Start them young. That's the answer to can you cook. Next question is can you swim?
Yes. Yes.
Here I need to know what's the can. Is it like, are you able to? Yes. Are you permitted to? No. We have a swimming pool here, but we haven't been allowed to swim in it since February because of the pandemic. So,
And it's August.
and it's August. So who knows when people will be allowed to swim again? I think the answer is you just can't. It's not allowed. Unless you make a swimming pool in your bathroom, which is what Angel has been doing for the little boys, is attempting to turn our bathroom into a little swimming pool. They like it a lot. It's only about 2 inches deep because he can just fill up the floor of the bathroom with water. But they love it. Okay. Do you prefer a big city or a nature destination? Like if you're traveling.
Yeah. It depends where it is.
It depends where it is. Well, like nature destinations are typically like there's a reason to go there. If it's a destination for nature, like it would be Yosemite or Yellowstone or
Okay, I would pick.
Hawaii. You would pick what?
I would pick.
The second one, nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would also. I think pretty much any city in the world.
I mean, you said.
If I was just
70.
purely choosing it based on the type of thing, I'd rather pick more of like a national park or a really cool nature destination. More in like the USA or the West, I feel like it's kind of harder to travel to nature destinations in places where you don't speak the language or places where you don't know how to drive. So like in an easy country to travel in, I'd more go for nature. Whereas in a more difficult country to travel in, that's when I'd stick more to cities. So I'm not the most adventurous traveler. I like to
Cambodia.
understand. I like to understand the language
Spain.
where I'm traveling.
Can't believe you.
Broken bones is also just broken bones ?
No,
We
I've
have
never had broken.
we've had an unusually low number of broken bones for a large family. I think
Hey, buddy.
one of my sisters
I
broke
got hit by
her
a
finger.
motorbike. Okay, then. Okay.
It's good to have good, strong bones, and it's good to not fall on them and break anything. My goal will be to continue to try to get my kids to not fall on stuff all the time. I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder, though, raising boys than it was for my mom. They already seem to be so adventurous and jumping off of stuff. Although Rebecca jumps off of stuff a lot, but
Danger boys.
no broken bones. Number 35, how many TVs do you own?
1.
Yeah.
I mean 0.
What?
I own 0.
She owns 0. Dad and Mom own 1 TV. I own 0 TVs. So basically between our 2 households, there's just 1 TV. That might be a less than normal average. I don't know. I think people are owning fewer TVs now than they used to. They're becoming a less common thing to have. Me and Angel haven't had a TV since we moved overseas, which has been about 6 years now. So works good for us. But also, usually if it's like a movie night, then we want to watch it with the family. So we just watch a movie with the family, not by ourselves.
Or you just
Yeah, well, if we're watching something by ourselves, then we watch it on the computer. But when you need a big screen is with a whole bunch of people. Shall we trade off? Next question is, do you like to dance?
Yes.
How about you, Sarah?
Yes. I'm not very good at it.
I love to dance. I like swing dancing. When we lived in the USA, we would go swing dancing regularly. There was a nice swing dance group that met for outdoor swing dancing once a week where we lived, and it was so much fun to go and just meet different people and just dance with them, and you don't necessarily even know their names, but you dance and then you eventually make friends. That was a really fun thing to be a part of. So that's one thing I do really miss, is that kind of swing dancing habit and community. Hopefully I'm not forgetting too many of the moves that we once knew for swing dancing. How about camping? Do you guys like camping?
Yes.
You like camping. Sarah, have you ever been camping, Sarah?
I've slept in a tent. And
You-
I didn't like
You
Where
did.
was that?
That was at Uncle Dale's house.
Oh, so you slept in a tent in
In
a
a yard.
yard, and that was already too
In a
rough
yard.
for you.
That was
Oh,
too much. I think
Sarah's
it was
not really the roughing it type. I've gone camping quite a bit when we were kids. I distinctly remember getting flooded out of our tent one time.
It always rains. when you
Because-
tent camp.
Of course, when you're going camping with like 5 little kids, it's gonna flood in like a downpour rain and get everything soaking wet, and you'll spend the rest of your night in the car. So that's one of my tent camping memories. Another one of my tent camping memories is in Yellowstone, and it was getting down to like 0 degrees at night. So my brother was like going head first into his sleeping bag to stay warm, to keep his head warm. So he was sleeping all the way into his sleeping bag.
Nice.
Don't know how he breathed in there, but I guess it worked. Kept him warm. A lot of the family was opting to sleep inside the fan to just like stay a little bit warmer because it was so cold. So pro tip, if you're ever thinking of camping at Yellowstone in July, be prepared for very cold temperatures. I don't think we were quite prepared enough for the low temperatures. So we did do a good bit of tent camping when I was growing up. I have never camped since then. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been as necessary, and also I haven't maybe been in the right country for it. You do need to invest in quite a bit of equipment for camping, right? And then when, like, kind of in our generation, like my husband and I, we've mostly stayed in Airbnbs when we travel. And in America, you might be able to find a room in somebody's house for like $30 a night. It kind of makes it not seem worth it to do camping, buy all the equipment so that you can camp in places for $15 or $20 a night when you can get very affordable Airbnb rooms. So I am much more likely probably the kind of person who would just go on Airbnb and find a cheap place to stay rather than actual camping, at least in the stage of life I have been in. I know camping tends to work better if you have a whole bunch of kids. You can't all fit in one hotel room. That was the main reason I think we were always camping. And then of course you can be outdoors, cook your meal over a fire. There are fun parts to it. S'mores, roasted hot dogs, dinner over a fire, sitting around the bonfire. I like being outdoors. I don't necessarily like being really cold and sleeping on the ground. So I would say I'm less against camping than Sarah is, but I'm not like totally all for it. I don't know, seems like a lot of money to get the equipment and has some challenges to go with it. So we also camped in an RV. We lived in an RV for a couple months, and that was fun. And that was not really like camping because you are sleeping in a bed. So RV camping is much easier, I think, or at least more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what time zone are we in? We are in GMT plus 8, which means we are the opposite of the USA's time zone. It is
6:30.
It is 6:30 p.m. right here. Because I realize if you are watching this and it's early in the morning and you're like, why is this family
all making a puzzle?
All making a puzzle. It's because it's not morning for us. It's evening over here. So thanks so much for saying hi. Yes, and we are on a very different time zone.
Opposite.
So our time always when we're talking about afternoon, everyone else is talking about morning. When we're ready to go to bed, everyone else is getting up for the day. And when we get up, you guys are going to sleep. I'll show you guys how the puzzle is going. A lot of progress has been made. Lots of cars coming there. And baby has returned. He's blocked by Sarah. Let's see, baby. And there he is, eating Cheerios. Hey, what's his favorite food? He didn't get to answer the favorite food question. His favorite food is pretty much anything except broccoli. He ate broccoli, but I don't think it was his favorite. He loves scrambled eggs, which has been alarming because Cyrus hated scrambled eggs. So I was so surprised to have a baby who wants to eat scrambled eggs all the time. It's a nice and easy food. Thank you so much for watching My Little's Homeschool. I see your comments there. Thanks for tuning in. So sweet of you. I know, probably super early in the morning where you guys are. Wait, are you sure you don't need glasses?
Does anyone play musical instruments?
Oh, does anyone play musical instruments in our family?
I don't, but I used to play the piano.
She was taking piano lessons for a while. I took piano lessons for about 8 years before I decided that I wasn't really interested in playing music. And I wasn't really a big fan of playing any instruments. So I learned to read music pretty well and played it pretty well, but it was just never something I really got excited about. So Lizzie, my younger sister, has been pretty interested in music her whole life and taught herself a lot about playing the guitar, and her husband plays the guitar very well. So I consider them the musical part of the family, is Lizzie and Joey. But most of us not yet. Sarah is interested in learning to play the piano. Maybe you guys can both learn to play the piano together.
Did you say you like it?
We could add that to the homeschool at some point. Possibly. Singing? Yeah, my sister Lizzie, she's sung some of the song parodies that we put on our channel. She is a very good singer, has a beautiful voice. Most of us are not very musical. I am not musical as far as singing at all. I like to listen to it. Maybe I'll sing to my kids, but I do not sing for anybody to hear. And my brother also has a pretty good voice. Sarah likes to sing, and Rebecca really likes to sing, and she's got a good voice. She's also sung some of our parody songs on this channel, which if you ever want to hear those, they're very silly, but we had a lot of fun making them. There's just some, I think I have like a playlist of it where you just can search music videos. There's some of our most viewed videos are actually song parodies, music videos that were either sung by Rebecca or by Lizzie. So they're the designated singers for the most part. We all have our role. In a big family, everybody's good at something. And then we all work together to make big things happen by doing our parts. And my part is not the singing part at all. Okay.
What's your favorite?
Next question is, who likes to cook, or what are the favorite big family meals? Big family meals are always like, okay, so this is our usual system. When Dad goes to market, he buys 2 chickens, and then we roast them in the oven. So that's a very easy meal. Of course, the first time you just put 2 chickens, rub them with a bunch of spices, and then cut up potatoes, vegetables, and put a whole big tray in the oven. And then we'll make rice in the rice cooker to go with it. So that will be one meal. Then there's quite a bit of leftovers from that. Well, it depends on how many of us are actually eating. There didn't used to be so many leftovers, but as more people have been moving out, going to college, now there's more leftovers. So then they debone the chicken, take all the chicken off, and then throw the chicken and any leftover veggies in the crock pot. And then that turns into a chicken stew. Or sometimes they use the bones and just make a chicken broth. So they make that for the second big meal. So that's our easy roast chicken and then soup meal. And then she's asking, what about dessert?
That maybe ice cream.
Ice cream?
Sometimes.
We actually eat dessert pretty rarely. We don't eat dessert on a regular basis, but like for birthdays or something, then we'll have dessert. We actually very rarely get ice cream, but I think they do like ice cream. But we don't tend to buy it here because like the good ice cream is really expensive, so you just can't find nice, cheap ice cream like in the gallon size buckets that you could get in America that we used to get when I was a kid. But we do like to bake.
It's either scones,
Or
sometimes we get that.
coffee cake, cookies. We like to make cookies, like chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, and the strawberry thing.
Oh, and we have a strawberry dessert that we really like to make. That's like a strawberry. It's basically like a strawberry cheesecake type of thing with a graham cracker crust. That's probably my favorite dessert. That's what I ask for when it's my birthday.
That's good.
That's a very good one. Like, I guess, yeah. Not like a strawberry topped cheesecake, but like strawberries all mixed in to cream cheese and gelatin with the graham cracker crust. It's really easy, super delicious. But yeah, we pretty much are desserts only on special occasions. I think all of us tend to more prefer like salty food. So if we're snacking, it's more like popcorn or that type of food than desserts. Like my little boy Cyrus, like he doesn't like cake, he doesn't like donuts, he doesn't like ice cream. Like pretty much Any of the typical dessert type of food, he's like, no. He likes cake because he wants to blow out the candles on the cake, but that's all. Oh, Cyrus is here. He's knocking on the door. What are your favorite indoor games? Because we couldn't go outside for 2 months.
Board games.
Board games? Okay, what's your favorite board game?
It's either Citadels, Hobbit, Puerto Rico, Codenames, or Pandemic or Dead Splits.
Are you reading all the games on the bookshelf?
Yes. Or Curses.
Hi.
Hi.
There's Cyrus. He just showed up. He was.
This is the one who said no to this.
What were you guys doing?
Watching videos. Cat videos.
Watching cat videos. Things to do inside. Well, it kind of depends on the age. Cyrus is at an age where he just really plays with toys a lot and entertains himself very well with toys. Monopoly Junior. We do have Monopoly Junior. We have a really old one, so I don't know if it's changed a bit, but we have the one that's like they're at a amusement park. And
There's
you
one
buy
at
different
school.
rides at the amusement park. We played that.
We have Candyland.
And Candyland. Do you play Candyland with the little kids?
I once did.
You only once did? Oh.
I either once or twice.
Candyland has historically been a really big family favorite, but we're kind of in a middle age right now that Cyrus is too little for Candyland, but most of the kids are too old for Candyland. So we don't really have anyone playing it right now, but that has been so popular that several of the kids in our family have been willing to play it by themselves. Like they'll set up teddy bears and then get out Candyland and just play it by themselves, moving all the pieces from one kid to another. So that's been a popular one.
Yourself.
You play Candyland by yourself or a different one? Just play with your toys by yourself?
Yeah, be like, what do you do? I want to play board games.
Yeah, they like Dutch Blitz. That's a very favorite card game. For the whole family, we like golf, the card game, and euchre. Holidays.
Only for Christmas, basically, is coming.
Are there any holidays
Or
coming up?
Thanksgiving.
Yesterday was a holiday.
Yesterday was Monday.
Yeah, well, I don't really.
Not coming up.
We haven't really thought much about any holidays. The school year is just starting. My husband is a teacher, and school is starting this week. So he's back to school, and we're not going to see him until Christmas.
Bye, Angel.
Well, Thanksgiving.
Bye, Angel. Okay, we'll see him at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Pray for teachers this year. They are having
Yeah,
an interesting year with everything that's going on. But no, we don't, especially with the different restrictions and not really feeling comfortable going everywhere because you have to wear a mask anywhere you go. We just are pretty much planning on staying home and doing a lot of schoolwork for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
You know what? We really like schoolwork. No, don't do thumbs down. We love schoolwork.
Here in the U.S.,
They have fall decor out already in the U.S. That is crazy to me.
what's that?
It's July. Oh,
Well, it's technically August, so yes, it's August. I guess, yes, fall begins next month, but it still seems like it should be just the middle of summer. It's not. It's way too far away for fall.
What is that?
We don't really think about seasons much here because we don't have seasons, just rainy season and dry season because we're by the equator. So we don't have the summer, fall, winter, spring cycle. But yeah, we're kind of out of touch with seasons sometimes. We like wake up and we're like, oh, it's supposed to be fall. We don't stay in touch with those kind of things anymore. But yeah, we do celebrate Thanksgiving when it comes. My husband does have a couple days off of school for Thanksgiving, and we always make a big meal. But we don't have turkeys because they're too expensive and not that good here. So if we can get a ham, we'll do a ham or just a beef roast or chickens because roast chicken is really yummy. How's the weather right now?
Sunny.
sunny-ish. It's not fully
The sun's setting.
The sun's setting.
sunset.
The sun is setting because it's almost 7, and the sun goes down pretty early here. But it's always pretty much year round. It's hot and sunny with rainstorms at times. Most rainstorms are in the evening, so not so many rainstorms in the daytime. But yeah, so we really enjoy this weather. It is hot, so it does mean that we pretty much don't wear any shoes other than sandals or flip-flops, and we don't wear a lot of any kind of hot clothes like jeans and such. It's just pretty much summer all the time.
Only for like going to school.
Yeah, t-shirts and capris, just simple clothes that can stand up to the hot weather. I usually have my hair in a ponytail unless I'm doing a YouTube video. And you also usually have your hair. But Sarah always braids her hair because her hair is too long. Can you show us your hair?
Shot.
Her hair is too long for a ponytail. That would be too heavy on her head. Her hair is always braided because it's too hot to wear your hair down during the day when you're working.
I usually have like 3 ponytails.
So if we go outdoors, we really only go outdoors either in the morning or during the evening, afternoon time. We don't go out in the middle of the day because it's really hot. The sun feels really powerful here at the equator. Oh,
Thank you.
you're going to help with the puzzle?
You need
Sarah and Papa are doing a good job.
Thank you.
I think you have to wait and see it.
Right there. There it goes. Thank you so much, boy. Thank you.
He's starting his jigsaw puzzle journey already. He does like puzzles, but we usually go more for like the 12-piece puzzles with him, not 500-piece puzzles. I think he might be a little bit too rough on these pieces.
Yes, I'll get food.
They're getting most of the cars in. Thanks so much for tuning in. That was really nice to chat with you. Thanks for all your questions. And she's saying that Sarah does her hair really nice. Yeah, braids are the best. It protects the hair, keeps it from getting tangled. Yeah, moms have quite the job braiding hair every single day. We'll be able to braid your hair pretty soon. Thanks so much. Have a good sleep. Show how the puzzle's
it's
going.
basically the same thing. Because he's going to sleep.
Yeah.
5,000 piece puzzles, almost done.
Not 5,000.
500.
500 pieces. 500 pieces. It is getting pretty close to
It
being
would
done.
take like till midnight.
This puzzle? Oh, a 5,000 piece?
So,
Midnight.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think after this we'll have to get drinks and snacks to recharge our energy after all this puzzling. Which granted, I have been doing 0 puzzling. I put 0 pieces into this puzzle. I should probably try to put a piece in before the end. But it seems like you guys made all the cars and there's just like walls left.
Alright, I'll give you a piece to put in.
here, Glenn.
Here's part of a white car. You're in white cars?
This is biggest one for this.
Hey, I put a piece in. Bam, there.
Other questions?
Now the puzzle might as well be done. I think we finished all the questions from the tag. There were a couple questions I skipped because they didn't really apply to us. Like one was something like whiskey or tequila. And I was like, we don't drink.
Sarah, eat.
There's Angel.
You're gonna do 100 push-ups.
Oh yeah.
What's your
Live.
favorite puzzle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna. We tagged you to do
We
100.
tagged you to do
I'll do it
100
too.
push-ups. We delegated.
We've been challenged.
I'll do it too.
You'll do 100 push-ups.
I'll try to.
Maybe 100.
Maybe we should start doing push-ups at school for PE class.
And then we do like this.
Oh, the clapping push-ups.
Clap, clap.
Man, I just put a second piece in.
You're on a roll.
If I would have been working on this the whole time, we would have been done by now instead of all the chit chat.
So,
Here's a white car, also a white car with red.
Glenn. Where's Glenn? Where's Glenn going? Where's Glenn? Glenn.
Here's a wheel.
Mhm.
Putting 36.
There it is. There it is right there. It's kind of a cool puzzle for those that like cars because it's all Volkswagen Beetles and some other unknown cars here.
Where did you get that?
I think somebody brought it with them when they came to visit us because it says it was $13.95.
That's a deal.
So probably came with somebody, but we don't remember who now. It's a nice small one, 20 by 20 inches. It kind of looks like cars in foreign countries because the Volkswagen Beetle has been produced all over the world and can be found everywhere. So since we're in a foreign country, it's kind of cool to see these pictures of Volkswagen Beetles and a few others mixed in that are similar in size. Because we see Volkswagen Beetles once in a while here. Old ones, the old classic Beetle. There's a few mixed in, so you kind of notice that some of these are not a Volkswagen Beetle. And we don't know what they are, but they add some variation to it. So that's good. So yeah, we've made all the cars pretty much, and now we have to fill in all the background to the cars.
He did most of the cars.
But you can see a lot of detail in the puzzle. So pretty much you can pick up a piece and almost look for what color car is on that piece, and then what's the surrounding part of that car.
So then you'll know where it is.
Man, I'm like doing so awesome at this puzzle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That one has part of a wheel on it. So you have to look for one with part of a wheel on it.
Wheel? What's up?
Yeah.
Wheel.
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 You gotta
Fire.
find a wheel. Okay? Find one with part of a wheel.
Wheel. Big
where are
deal.
you?
Where
Where
are
are you,
you?
wheel?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Did you find
Yes,
a
you
wheel?
did find one with a part of a wheel. Let's check. Go. It's a different wheel, okay? See, let's look. Keep looking.
This.
Red.
Somewhere where there's still needs to be a wheel.
So let's make a
What?
make a bow.
We still need a
Here's a
Puzzles.
light green one with these words on it.
What words?
What's your
Gracias.
favorite puzzle to build?
You're going blammo.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, she's putting a lot of pieces.
One of these. These pieces haven't been going in fast. This is very grassy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Sarah, where's that? That's
Look at what Uncle Angel said.
what did
You
Angel
having
just.
pizza today, or are you having leftovers?
That's a great question.
Me and Mom made a 3-course ham.
We have ham and potatoes and dessert. 3 courses. We had an awesome dinner today.
Did you?
Soup. This puzzle has a lot of Spanish words on it.
Yeah.
That's why it's called muchas autos.
I think
That's
it's
cool.
showing.
This is like comida corrida. Fast running food.
Fast food.
I don't think that's fast food, but like something to do with fast food. Angel, comida corrida.
Fast food.
Hmm.
Wait, that's like running away food.
I was thinking
Like you run away.
Angel okay, we just have a new question, which is, have you seen the movie Artemis Fowl?
And can you recommend it?
Uncle Angel.
I love the questions. Great job on the questions, but I have not seen the movie Artemis Fowl. Is it any good?
I don't even know what it is.
What's a
Have you seen it?
Have you
Sarah?
seen it?
You guys who are watching, I mean, have you seen Artemis Fowl? Which I don't even know what it is.
Who's Artemis?
Fowl.
What's he following?
It's fowl, not follow.
What is a fowl?
What's a fowl?
I don't know.
It's a chicken.
Nobody cares.
What?
Bird. Bird.
It's important to
It's a
know.
bird. 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 Birds.
Bird, 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 bird,
There we go.
bird.
Bam.
Oh, what about like slight? Oh, I know where this is. I don't need to ask.
White roof.
Is why you
What
dead.
about a
White
stonish wall with a black? Window?
White and blue.
Here's the box.
Oh, okay, by the pink one. Yeah, this
How
box
many
actually
people have you put it in?
probably a lot. The box actually really is helpful with this one.
Yeah. What about this?
There.
What about the yellow car that I?
Go, Sarah. Go. Go, Sarah. Go. 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 Go, Sarah. Go. Race to the finish.
Okay, next question is, who created Optimus Prime?
Nobody knows.
Magnus.
First, we need to know, is that an Autobot or a
Autobot.
Decepticon?
Decepticon.
I don't even remember the name of the other thing.
The Allspark.
Or a Transformer.
The Allspark.
Are all of them Transformers?
If they were an Optimus or
This was
That's-
in the kitchen.
A piece.
Yeah.
And they said
Cyrus.
They said what?
Bumblebee.
one of the kids that they were an Optimus or a pessimist. They said they were Bumblebee.
That's a great answer.
Including me.
That is like the most awesomest thing. I should probably post that on Instagram.
Are you an optimist?
Are you an optimist or a pessimist?
I am
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Of course. Bumblebee.
Okay, where's the curly window?
Ash.
Hashtag Transformers.
I'm just gonna pick a random.
This is a wheel. Can't be made.
No, you can't.
Who created Optimus Prime? Nobody knows.
Google knows. We don't know.
Pocket Google.
Maybe Isaac lives.
Isaac, because he's watched the show. Where it came from.
Isaac will be like, that's way too easy of a question.
What?
I just reached out and put it in blind.
That's the way to do puzzles.
Yo, what?
What's your favorite Korean drama?
Boys
we could
Over
ask.
Flowers.
We can ask that.
What?
Itaewon.
That's not the one anymore.
City Hunter.
Goblin.
Goblin.
I have not seen any Korean dramas. Actually, I saw.
I've never seen any.
I saw Coffee Prince. That's the only Korean drama I've seen.
You're making that up, or?
No, that's a Korean drama.
When
Like
did you?
you saw it?
Yes.
Yeah.
When did you see it?
I'm so shocked that you saw it.
When did you see it?
I think it was like the first time I came for a visit. Not when
Forced
we
you to.
moved here, like 2012 or yeah, 2013 maybe when we came to visit.
Hmm.
And Mom was like, "You gotta watch a Korean drama."
They like that.
Coffee Prince.
They like that. They just say, "You got to do this. You
No
must.
choice.
You must do this. You will."
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen one since. Okay, where's it like a brick wall, but not with two small bricks? So
Let's ask.
I think I like this
How many
puzzle
people
more.
build puzzles on the lot?
Have you built puzzles?
If you're watching this, have you ever built a jigsaw puzzle by choice or because you were forced to by your family
Your family forces you. You won't build a puzzle.
as a fun family activity?
It's
That is-
close here. Needs to be pushed together.
Ah,
Yeah.
None of these. I've done like 20 pieces on there.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice can lag and one
The best puzzle builder of the family.
Anna.
Anna.
Anna,
Anna, we need
we built
you.
a puzzle without you.
Can you believe it? Are you proud of us?
Nope.
Good job, guys. Look at this. Good job. Boonk. You can even see it, but boonk. It
It just
just
fits.
bam.
It's just right. It's the way it ought to
It's
be.
like here's part of orange. It's the bottom of the VW.
I know where this goes, but I don't know where the car is.
Really getting down.
It's a mad
That's
dash.
the
They're all
pieces.
like,
Everyone wants to be the last.
want to have the zoom, what are those little flying things?
Okay, the next question is what was done with all the basil?
Somebody ate it. Somebody sold it.
Who
Luke.
knows?
What'd you do with the basil? Anna,
They
They
made
made
ice cream.
they mixed it into
I-
ice cream?
I thought they made it into strawberry lemonade.
Well, what do you do with extra zucchini? I say you make it into bread.
Yes. Zucchini bread is a good
Basil
option.
bread. You could
Make
dry
some
it
kind
and
of
sell
basil
it.
cream to put on your
How about-
zucchini bread.
Well, selling it
Turn into a roadside stand.
like a business option. Sarah got one. I'll be an announcer here. I see that Sarah just popped a piece in now. Let's see, it's Cassidy. She's trying. Did she get it? Oh no, I think she put her piece back. She's
Where's
trying to
the
fake
ball?
it. Oh,
I got
Rachel.
one.
Rachel got
Yeah.
one. That's one for Rachel, one for Sarah, since we started announcing the play-by-play action here. One for you. You mean since we started? Okay, that's two for Rachel, one for Sarah.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm part of the narrating, okay?
Three for Rachel, one for
One
Sarah.
for me.
Okay, one for
Get
Cassidy.
your arms off of it.
That's what she claims. Hopefully the camera saw it. We might need to do a replay.
Double check.
Oh, two for Sarah. Three for Sarah. She has just
Oh, man.
caught up to
She is.
Rachel
she's
to
amazing.
regain. Now they're starting to do some elbowing here. There might be a foul on the play.
Four.
Four
Holding all
for
the bases
Sarah.
festive.
Can you
Pieces have to
Whoever gets the last
stay
piece.
on the table, or otherwise you are
5,
infringed. 5 with a
6.
6.
Okay, seriously, girls. No,
Fight, fight, fight.
7
Foul.
for me.
Foul on the play. We have to do a
7
Live.
for her.
re-
You can,
replay.
you can tell we've been on
7.
live too long.
I need one hesitate.
We just passed the 1 hour mark. Thank you, Angel, for your comments.
No! No!
On a scale of 0 to 10, how well do you know your neighbors? -3.
Neighbors. What's that?
I just put 10.
You mean people in the apartment complex
Or us. Or ourselves.
or ourselves?
Put the last piece.
Ba-boom! Ba-boom! And
Yeah.
she has done it last
this way.
piece.
We did it in just over 1 hour on YouTube Live. We're all
500
talking.
pieces.
Okay, stop moving it.
So I can see it.
500 pieces. I am very sure that that's not a record
1,
of
2,
any
3,
sort.
4, 5, 6,
Some of
7,
it.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
6.
count
Okay.
down the side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
6 times 8 is 48.
Whoa, you heard it here first.
Homeschool.
Homeschool, 48. 48 cars here. That's why we learn multiplication.
Yep.
So that
You
you
always
can
want to know how many cars are on the puzzle.
rows times columns. You can count it up or you can multiply.
And if you don't know how to multiply, ask your parents.
All right.
This has been real.
Thank you so much for joining the 7 and All family on our first live in quite a while.
We have one coming up, hopefully,
Yes.
with a gas engine. So for those who are into STEM or STEAM, science, technology, engineering, and math, you will want to be part of seeing a internal combustion hit and miss gas engine in an unboxing and live performance.
Yes, we're going to be running. We've never done it before. It's something new that's coming, but apparently we're going to get our own gas engine. Gasoline engines are super important in the history of the engine. So we're excited to get that and to learn about that through hands-on experience of actually running an engine. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that will probably be the next one. We're not sure when that will happen, maybe in a couple weeks. All right, this has been fun. Thank you, everybody, for your questions. And thank you for tuning in. I'm going like this so that you can see my head, but I probably could also move the computer. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. 21 times. What's 21 times 25?